Shout out to Donatella Versace for custom making this outfit for me, and shout out to Michael B. Jordan because he's gonna be taking it off for me tonight.
What happens when two of the most celebrated icons in the entertainment industry, Nicki Minaj, the reigning queen of rap, and Michael B. Jordan, the Hollywood heartthrob, become entangled in a web of desire, secrets, and betrayal? It's a story that had fans gasping, tabloids buzzing, and the internet on fire. Rumors of a forbidden relationship between these two powerhouses surfaced, sending shockwaves through Hollywood. Was it a whirlwind romance or something much darker? Whispers of late-night rendezvous, cryptic messages, and undeniable chemistry painted a picture that blurred the line between passion and controversy. But this wasn't just another celebrity fling splashed across gossip columns. Behind the glamorous facade lay allegations of manipulation and power dynamics that turned their connection into a media spectacle. The narrative spiraled into something far more complicated, raising questions about the cost of fame and the secrets it forces stars to carry. As the world debated the truth, both Nicki and Michael remained tight-lipped, fueling even more speculation. What was real and what was fabricated by the relentless Hollywood rumor mill? This story isn't just about love, it's about the dangerous intersection of fame, control, and vulnerability. And the truth? It's more shocking than anyone could have imagined. Before the whispers of scandal and seduction, Nicki Minaj and Michael B. Jordan were already icons in their own right. Two stars burning brightly but walking vastly different paths. Interviewed by online magazine Huffington Post, Minaj and B. Jordan's iconic ultimate franchise for most cult figures, Nicki Minaj was no stranger to the spotlight. From her breakthrough mixtapes to her reign as the queen of rap, Nicki carved a place for herself in a male-dominated industry, becoming a force to be reckoned with. But behind her fiery lyrics and bold persona lay a woman scarred by betrayal and heartbreak. Her tumultuous love life was splashed across headlines, from toxic relationships to public breakups that left her wary of trusting anyone. Fame had given her the world but robbed her of something deeper: emotional intimacy. Nicki often hinted at the loneliness that came with being at the top, a vulnerability hidden beneath her diamond-encrusted armor. On the other hand, Michael B. Jordan was Hollywood's golden boy. From his groundbreaking role in Fruitvale Station to becoming the unforgettable antagonist in Black Panther, Michael's career was a testament to his talent and dedication.
L'Oreal later shared this final moment from the uncomfortable chat.
But with fame came relentless scrutiny. Michael worked tirelessly to maintain a spotless reputation, steering clear of the controversies that plagued many of his peers. However, the pressure to stay perfect often isolated him, leaving little room for genuine connections in his life. Though their worlds seemed miles apart, Nicki navigating the cutthroat music industry and Michael mastering Hollywood, they shared an underlying truth. Fame is a lonely road. Beneath the glitz and glamour lay vulnerability, making them both susceptible to dangerous connections and questionable decisions. Little did they know, their paths were about to cross in ways that would shake both their worlds to the core. The first spark between Nicki Minaj and Michael B. Jordan wasn't a chance encounter. It was a collision of two magnetic forces, drawing the world's attention. Some said it was fate, others believed it was a calculated move orchestrated by those around them. Whichever the case, their connection didn't just happen, it exploded onto the scene. It all began at an exclusive Hollywood gala where the two stars were seen sharing a quiet moment away from the crowd. Witnesses claimed Nicki's laughter echoed through the room as Michael leaned in close, his hand brushing her arm. The paparazzi captured just enough to fuel speculation, but the real intrigue came later that night. Nicki posted a cryptic tweet. "Sometimes, the strongest people crave softness too." Fans immediately connected the dots, speculating whether this was a subtle nod to Michael. Then came the whispers of private rendezvous, dinners in secluded spots, late-night car rides, and even a rumored weekend getaway at a luxurious retreat. The chemistry between them was undeniable, but so was the tension. Were they genuinely drawn to each other, or was this connection hiding something more sinister? Jean later wrote, Morally, I don't feel comfortable telling you how I really feel. Nothing is wrong with me. I don't need others' permission to be me. Speculation turned darker when insiders began hinting at an unbalanced dynamic. Some suggested Michael was captivated by Nicki's unfiltered energy and dominance, a stark contrast to his carefully curated Hollywood persona. Others claimed Nicki saw Michael as a steady anchor in her turbulent life, a man whose pristine image could shield her from her own controversies. But was this mutual admiration, or was one party exploiting the other for validation and clout? The media didn't hold back, suggesting that their connection might not have been as innocent as it seemed. Was Nicki using Michael's clean reputation to counteract the drama that often surrounded her? Or was Michael leveraging her fame to step outside his squeaky clean image? The power dynamics were impossible to ignore, and fans began to wonder if their spark was built on genuine affection or something far more toxic. Whatever the truth, one thing was clear: their connection was a recipe for controversy, and the world wasn't going to let it fade into the background. As the rumors surrounding Nicki Minaj and Michael B. Jordan's connection swirled, whispers of a much darker story began to emerge, one that went far beyond the surface of a simple relationship. What initially seemed like a flirtatious romance quickly turned into a powder keg of allegations, fueled by a toxic mix of power, manipulation, and emotional exploitation. It started with cryptic statements and behind-the-scenes gossip. Industry insiders began suggesting that the dynamic between Nicki and Michael wasn't as equal as it appeared. Some sources claimed that Michael, despite his own star power, found himself drawn into Nicki's orbit almost as if he were under her spell. The word manipulation was tossed around frequently. Could Nicki, with her larger-than-life persona, have been controlling the narrative? Or was Michael always the polished, perfect gentleman, using Nicki's unpredictable reputation to prop up his own? In Hollywood, where power imbalances are often the unspoken currency, it wasn't hard for fans and insiders to jump to darker conclusions. Some accused Nicki of using Michael to shield herself from the fallout of her own controversies. As a woman who had fought tooth and nail to be respected in an industry dominated by men, it was suggested that she might have leaned into her power over Michael in ways that bordered on coercion. Others implied that Michael, despite his charm, may have been complicit in keeping the story of their connection hidden, using his silence as a form of control. As the media storm grew, both stars seemed to retreat into their own worlds, sending conflicting messages to the public. Nicki, normally outspoken, grew increasingly cryptic in interviews. She posted on social media, "People think they know you, but they only know the version you let them see." Fans speculated this was a message directed at Michael, perhaps a sign of regret, or even anger. Her silence spoke volumes, leaving room for all kinds of interpretations. Michael, on the other hand, appeared worn down by the pressure. His usually composed public persona began to crack. At an interview for an upcoming film, he gave a rare, almost uncomfortable response when asked about rumors of his love life. "You can only control so much," he said, his voice tinged with something between frustration and resignation. Was he referring to the growing media frenzy, or was there something more personal beneath the surface? The allegations grew more sinister as stories of private confrontations surfaced. There were murmurs of emotional manipulation, moments where one party allegedly used their fame and status to control the other's decisions. The emotional toll of such a volatile dynamic began to show. Nicki's posts became increasingly cryptic and introspective, while Michael withdrew further from public view, retreating into the image of the perfect, untouchable star. As their connection spiraled into something far darker than anyone expected, it was clear that both Nicki and Michael were trapped in a web they couldn't escape, their every move scrutinized by a world eager for drama. Their once private bond was now a public battlefield, and the truth, still buried beneath layers of speculation, was harder to uncover than ever. As the whispers about Nicki Minaj and Michael B. Jordan's alleged relationship grew louder, the media wasted no time sensationalizing every aspect of it. Headlines blared with lurid details, offering dramatic interpretations of their every move. "Nicki and Michael, a Hollywood love affair, or a power play," screamed one tabloid. Others weren't so kind. Is Michael B. Jordan being manipulated by Nicki Minaj? The rumors exploded across every platform, with bloggers and gossip sites fueling the fire by speculating about secret meetings, hidden messages, and motives behind their interactions. But the story didn't just divide the media. It tore fans into factions. Some rallied behind the rumored couple, calling them Hollywood's perfect match, while others were skeptical, viewing the entire narrative as an exploitation of their celebrity statuses. On social media, debates raged about power dynamics and gender roles in the entertainment industry. Was Nicki, with her commanding presence, using her fame to control Michael, or was Michael, the once perfect star, capitalizing on her controversy to increase his visibility? Nicki and her partner, Dr. Heather Baxter, wrote a book called Unwinding Dice String. The dialogue about fame, power, and manipulation became a focal point. Some fans argued that society often viewed powerful women like Nicki as dangerous and untrustworthy, while men like Michael were framed as innocent victims of emotional manipulation. Others pointed out the double standards in how both were treated. Fame and its accompanying scrutiny only highlighted the fragile balance between public persona and private life. The world was watching, dissecting their every move, and the truth, as it often does in these scenarios, became harder to find. As the storm of speculation raged on, neither Nicki Minaj nor Michael B. Jordan ever fully confirmed or denied the rumors of their relationship. In the end, their connection faded as quickly as it had flared up, quietly, with no public fallout or explosive breakup. Yet the silence only fueled more speculation, leaving the public to wonder if their relationship had ever been more than a media fabrication. The allegations of control, manipulation, and emotional exploitation remained unresolved. Both stars, though often under pressure to address the rumors, never fully engaged with the darker sides of their connection. Was it a case of tabloid exaggeration, or was there some truth to the claims? Fans were left to wrestle with the narrative, but the lack of clarity made it impossible to determine where the truth ended and media sensationalism began. The aftermath of the media frenzy had a lasting impact on their careers and personal lives. For Nicki, the rumors added another layer of controversy to her already complicated public image, forcing her to navigate the fine line between strength and vulnerability. For Michael, the whispers of manipulation and emotional turmoil complicated his carefully cultivated Hollywood persona, casting a shadow over his reputation. Ultimately, their story serves as a cautionary tale about the complexities of fame and the price celebrities pay for their public lives. The intense scrutiny they faced, often invading their most intimate moments, is a harsh reminder of how celebrity culture amplifies vulnerability, turning private struggles into public spectacles. The truth, hidden behind layers of rumors and silence, may never fully come to light. But one thing is certain, fame has a way of distorting everything it touches.